The page. Another long day. Oof. Re-download. Patch coming out in 2 days. I think that comes out on the 29th into the 30th. So I got 2 things to play this week. God, I'm busy. And tomorrow I just got a few things to do. Tomorrow nothing crazy. And then the rest of the week's pretty chill. Sunday I got a bunch of stuff to do, but it's all within the norm. Then Monday I got that appointment. 2 appointments. And then Friday I got another appointment, and I'll probably have to get some blood work done and get my prescriptions. After that, though, it should be pretty chill. I help my dad with. He's got jury duty the following week. So I could probably drive him down there if he gets picked. It's gonna be like 8 in the morning, so I'm gonna be up every single day at 8 in the morning. That's gonna be sucky. What's up, Daddy? What's going on? It's Drizzle Day? Drizzle Day? What's that mean? I don't know what that is. Oh. It's drizzling where you're at. It rained a couple days ago here. It was like a quick shower and then it just went away. Yeah, not much else going on, dude. Just waiting for the new game tomorrow. Be playing that new gacha game tomorrow. Checking it out. Already got the download and everything ready, so did all the updating. Configured it. So I'm pretty much ready to go. Oh yeah. Usually I get like people get sick or have allergies when it's shifting. No, not Pragmata. Neverness to Everness. It's a new gacha game. It comes out tomorrow. Well, it technically comes out today. Today in the States. Technically tomorrow, because it's they go by Singapore time, China time. So they're a day ahead. So we get it a day early. But I think the date starts on like I said, the 28th at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So I'll be streaming it. I'll be streaming it day one. I'm gonna be playing it. So I'm gonna be after I do all my errands and stuff and take my roommate to work, eat dinner and do my walk. I'll stream at 8 o'clock. Be streaming all the way till like 3, and then I gotta do my dailies. But luckily, I don't have to go to bed super early, so I can stay up late because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be pretty much a chill day. I'm just going to work on my computers. That's all I'm going to do. Just work on my computers. Get them all updated, installed, and then list them on the internet, probably on Saturday, once they're all done. And that'll be it. I just got to wait until they sell. Let's have some extra spare money. I gotta also go to the bank too. I think I gotta go to the bank on Friday. Saturday, yeah, Friday. I have to go to the bank Friday. I'll do that before I leave. Before I take my roommate to his job. Swing by the bank. Yeah, I just said I got a third gacha game now. 3 gacha games, man. But I think I'm honestly thinking of taking a break from Wuthering Waves. I'll probably put this game away for a while. Unless Neverness to Everness is like a total flop and it's boring as shit, then I'll just give it. Then I'll just keep Wu on the side. I don't think I'm gonna do the $5 a month anymore with Wu though. No reason for me to. I'm kind of like playing this game, and I'm just like, not really like, it's like I have nothing to do. Well, nothing I want to do. I got like these to do, but I'm waiting till the update hits. So yeah, I think this update's gonna be like, that's cool, Yu-Gi-Oh. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh or like card games like that. The only card game I played back in the day was Magic the Gathering. I played the shit out of that for like a couple of years. But like all of the booster packs, I was spending a lot of money on that shit. I was working a full-time job. So I would buy boosters like every month. I'd go buy a booster box, 1 or 2, because they were so cheap. Back then, like shit, you could get boosters as cheap as $30 for a box. Like back then, it was super cheap. Now it's outrageous. Now it's hundreds of dollars for a booster box, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not spending that. Card collecting, I think, like now it's all about money. It's not really about the collecting anymore. It's not a novelty anymore. It's strictly for business. I don't think MTG. No, MTG. I think you can play on Xbox. What's up, Nevendero? I'm doing okay. Just waiting for my dailies. So I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting until the dailies change. It'll change in about 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna switch over to Arknights. I'm only gonna stay on until like 3:30. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at 9:30 in the morning. I'm going with my dad to the movies really early, and then I got a job interview afterwards. And then after that, I gotta do some more job applications, and I gotta take my roommate to work, and then go to the bank. Yeah, I already have it installed, my friend. It's ready to go already. See, it's right here. It was here. The fuck did it go? Ready to go. It's not working. And not updated on the...
ここの金運を占ってみようか。さてさて。よし、やっぱり。
Well, we'll see. Well, supposedly they said the rewards, they're giving you, they said off the bat, 120 free pulls off the bat. Like when you just start the game. Which is a lot. And then they said if you play through the entire game with all the content, it's 480 pulls. So that's what that was what officially they stated. So you can potentially in total get 600 pulls. I don't know how many pulls you need to be guaranteed a 5-star, but 600 sounds like a lot. So, and they said you also get one free 5-star selector. Well, not a selector, but you get a specific 5-star for free because the pre-reg met the quota. It was like 40 million on the pre-reg. And also the codes and stuff, you know, I'm sure there's other stuff. And then of course there's probably the pass, the $5 pass. I'm sure that gives a lot of pull currency. But I'm not going to spend it until I see what we're dealing with. You know, like, we don't know how good it's going to be. You know, I got to see how good the game is. Is the game fun? Is the game engaging? Is the game, you know, just... Is it well designed? Is it optimized? Does it have good music? Is the story fun? Are the characters lovable? Okay, 90. So it's just 190 pull. That's actually really good. So 70, then you get the soft pity. And then 90 is the guaranteed. So yeah, pull wise, if it's as clean cut as that sounds great. That's like better than any other gacha game, from my understanding. Like better than Wua, it's better than Arknights, it's better than all of it. Like 90 with no 50-50 is amazing. Yeah, but I know it's like a game board. You like roll dice, and basically, as you roll more, the board gets condensed. So So I'm pretty sure you can't, like, you can't land on spaces you've landed on before. So after so many, like when you go, I think when you go around the board once, any spaces that have been stepped on, I think those get removed, and then the board will restructure itself with just only the remaining tiles. So you always get something unique every time you land on a space. So it's not like, oh, I landed on a space before, you get nothing. It's not like that. So basically, it sounds like every board has 90 spaces. I'm playing 3 right now, but if Neverness to Everness is amazing, and it's like as good as Arknights, you know, I'm probably gonna drop Wuwa. I'm probably gonna drop Wuwa for a while because I'm honestly getting kind of burned out on Wuwa. Wuwa's a good game, but I've been playing it too long. I'm going on 2 years without a break. And lately, the updates have been kind of, like, they're okay. Like, the events have been fun, but I feel like, as far as what you do in the game, it gets kind of repetitive. And the reward system is kind of just too samey. Like, I have so much rewards that I can't even do anything with it. Because I can level up some characters, but I don't want to. So it's like, I have all this currency. The only thing is like, okay, I'm not gonna pull for characters. Is like, well, what do I need all this shit for? So I don't really have anything to aim for. That's the problem. I don't have anything to like focus on because I've done everything in the game, and that's the problem. What happens when you play a gacha game too much, when you don't have things to do. Like Wuwa has a lot of good quality of life, but the problem is, you know, I'm at the end, so I don't have a lot of shit to do. So it gets boring. Like I say, Wuwa's a great game. It's still probably one of the best gachas. But as far as playing it every day after so long, I'm honestly getting kind of tired of it. But it feels good to play. Like the movement, the characters, they're all great. Like the fighting feels good, but it gets repetitive. That's the problem. I think the repetition of this game is wearing on me. But also, I've been playing it for 2 years. Arknights I've only been playing for 3 months, so it feels fresh still. Whereas Wuwa is kind of feeling kind of stale. Like as much as I love Wuwa and I respect it, you know, I think it's like it's one of those points that maybe I should take a long break from Wuwa, like a long break, like 6-month break. Just don't focus on anything crazy. Don't play it. Just let it sit and accumulate stuff. And then when I come back, I'll have lots to do, and I won't be bored. That's funny. Like I like the Wuwa soundtrack, but I like Arknights better. I think Arknight has better music, in my opinion. Like I don't know if you've heard like Arknight's soundtrack, but Arknight's soundtrack is slaps, dude. Like there are some areas in the game it's like, holy crap, the music is so fucking good. Break, probably just do the bare minimum. I'm just gonna log in for dailies and then log out. I'm not even gonna. I don't even think I'm gonna sign up for this anymore. I think I'm done with this. I'm not gonna do this anymore. No, I mean, it's $5. I don't really, you know, it's one of those things. I got plenty of gems. I don't really care too much. But yeah, I'll probably just do the bare minimum. Just log in, do the quick quests. You know, I don't even want to spend my currency because there's just no reason for me to. I have so much goddamn resources. It's ridiculous. Like, look at how many resources I got. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Look at my money. It's just like, I have so fucking much. I don't even need to do dailies. Like, I don't need all this shit. I have so much of it. Yeah, I'm showing you right now. So the top right. That's the gems. That's pulls. 21.5 million on currency and almost 30,000 on gems. Oh, wait. See right here, I got down almost 30,000 and 5 pulls. Plus, I got shit from the store. I got that, and then I got the store, which I got a bunch of currency. See, I got all these, the 109 pulls, just in coral. So, you know, and I got this one, which is 187 pulls. I have 296 pulls. And plus the 5, I'm at 301 pulls. That's how many pulls I have. That's enough for 2 characters. Two guaranteed banner characters. I got plenty, dude. Like, I don't need... Like, I know I'm gonna pull for what's her name, the samurai chick. Yeah, 30k and 1 pull is 160, yes. So yeah, that's what I said. In just currency, I have 187 pulls. Just in currency. Plus, I got the 5 that I have natural. I have 5 pulls that you saw in the banner, plus these, plus the conversion from these. Like I said, which is 109. So I have 301 in total. Plus, I have oscillated coral, which gives you free pulls at every month, every version update, which I'm gonna get another 21 pulls. So, plus the login event, plus the maintenance, plus, you know, like, plus I did the codes already, so it's like, I got plenty of resources. I don't need anything. Yeah, Hiyuki. Yeah, I'm gonna go for her. She's pretty hot. Yeah, I'm not doing any of these until the rotation, so I can get credit on the battle pass. Because if I do them now, I won't get credit. Yeah, just, you know, so I got no quests. Like I said, I got nothing, dude. I mean, I'm 100% on all the map. I've done every single map 100%. So I haven't... All I got is the events. You know, that one... I didn't finish this one because it's not worth it, because I don't need money. You know, I don't need this because I have like 3,000 echoes. I don't need to rush this. This is permanent. I can do this whenever. You know, this I did as best as I could. This I'm waiting for the update, and then same waiting for the update. No reason for me to do it because this is not going to give me credit. You're a fake. I know what you mean. She's cold. Yeah, she's one of those serious ladies. She's so freaking beautiful. She's like one of those serious mommies. She looks like Zani, but Japanese, more serious. But she's, you know, silver hair, like white hair. She's so gorgeous. Yeah, she's like the Ada. I was like, oh, Ada mommy, Japanese mommy. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the day change. 2 minutes. Yeah, like I said, I don't even want to do these things because I don't need it. You know, like, it sucks that I don't need any of this shit. Like, I don't need any of it. Like, minus a couple things, maybe. Let me look. You know, maybe look and see what Because almost all my characters are 10 out of 10. I got enough of the blue ones. Let's see. Okay, I guess I can do these. Let's see. Yeah, it just feels like I'm just no urgency to do any of this stuff because I just don't need to. Yeah, that's with anything. Too much of anything gets boring. It's like playing one game your whole life, and then eventually you're gonna get tired of it. It's gonna happen, you can't really stop that, per se, It's gonna get boring after a while. Even if you love the game, it's gonna get boring. Yeah, the same thing with food, same thing with anything. Too much of anything gets boring. That's why they tell you variety is the spice of life. Like, when I played Final Fantasy 11 for 15 years straight. I finally got tired of it. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. Eventually it just, doesn't hit anymore. It's just, people change. You like, yeah, I don't mind 4 stars. I have a lot of 4 stars on my team. Not all my teams are just, 5 stars. I have 4-star teams. I mean, most of my best teams are 5 stars, but as far as using 4 stars, yeah, I have no problem. A lot of the 4 stars I have, they're 6 out of 6. I mean, I got 6 copies, so they're max. They're max level and they have max copies, so they're pretty strong. Stop it. Alright, we're done. God damn it. I hate when I do that. I hit log off and I don't mean to log off. It doesn't. Oh, you logged out. You gotta log in again. Stop kicking me off. I think so, but I don't care about that. I don't care about that. That's fine. The third one. Okay. They got so many gotcha games. God damn it, gotcha games. Taking over my gaming life. I mean, can't really complain though, because you know they are good games and they are also they're free. I don't have to spend any money. But you don't have. It comes out today in America. It comes out 8 o'clock my time. So in about 18 hours. That's when the release is. It's the 28th at 8 p.m. Pacific. That's what I read up online. It comes out the 29th in China, but we're a day ahead, so we'll get it a day early. You're in Europe. Where are you from in Europe? Where do you live? You sound like you have a Spanish name. Are you from Spain?
Going inside the music. Come on, baby.
Oh, you're from Poland. Ah, I see. Very cool. It's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I know I play like at a weird hour. I usually get a lot of people from the Asia region and Europe region coming to my channel because I stream during their hours. I don't get too many American people that watch me. Just because, like I said, it's my hours. I mean, obviously, if I get a full-time job, you know, that's gonna change. Because, you know, that's gonna dictate my schedule. Because if, let's say, I get a 9-to-5 job, you know, obviously no more streaming during the week. That's done. You know, it'll be weekends only. It's 2 in the morning.
Don't ask where it's from. Just take it. My rule. I've requested a set of supplies.
I have like a graveyard type schedule.
Your needs are our top priority.
Because I've been working jobs graveyard for a long time. But you know, at this point I gotta take whatever I can get. You know, I mean, I would like to go back to work. I do want to work full time again. I mean, I don't mind not working, but at the same time I do, because it gets you kind of antsy. Because you just, you know, you want to go back to work. You know, it gets boring. You know, I've been out of work for 3 months already, 3.5 months. Yeah, it was great for the first 2 months. You know, you're like, oh, I'm off. You know, like, hey, you know, time for a vacation. Let's chill. You know, catch up. I mean, I'm catching up on things I need to take care of, which is, you know, it's not like I'm not being productive. I am being productive with my time. I'm getting caught up on things I need to get caught up on, which is good. You know, because when you don't have time to do that stuff, you know, that becomes a problem. No, computer technician. That's my field. I'm a computer technician or customer support. I'm good at dealing with customer support over the phone. I've been like a customer service rep for a long time. But a lot of jobs they don't want to hire, you know, because they do a lot of overseas stuff now. They don't want to deal with me. They can just hire someone from, you know, another country, charge them, give them next to nothing on pay. Because you look at almost all the customer service support roles, like they're all outsourced now. Like everything, every major company outsources their support to another country, usually the Asia region, because they can do the work for a fraction of the cost. It's rare you ever call a support center and it has, you know, like American support or even European support. You know, it's just always overseas, and a lot of times these people they're hard to understand because their accents are so thick. Or they don't speak English really well. So it's just like, that gets frustrating. Like, I want to be able to understand who I'm talking to, and when you're talking to them, they don't seem to understand what you want, and they just assume because they go by a script. They tell you what they need. You're trying to understand, and it's like, and they're just like, "Oh, you mean this?" I was like, "No, that's not what I mean. I mean this." And like, you know, it's like you fight with them. I get tired of that shit. Like, no, I'm trying to communicate with you so, you know, we can understand each other. But there's sometimes that communication barrier. And it gets frustrating. Because I can't communicate with these, you know, with the people because, you know, that again, because they don't understand what I'm saying, I don't understand what they're saying. And it has nothing to do with, like, you know, me being ignorant or whatnot. It's just they have a heavy accent. So, and again, sometimes I say things and they don't understand the lingo, so they assume wrong, and then it's like, okay, we're obviously not on the same page here. I'm saying this, but you keep telling me this. It's like we don't commit. Yeah, it gets frustrating, you know. Like again, it's not that I have no problem talking to someone that's from another country. That doesn't bother me. It's just, you know, the understanding part is what bothers me. You know, that's what's frustrating. You gotta be able to communicate properly, and if you can't communicate properly, how are you gonna get anything done? Yeah, exactly. And you know, people get the wrong idea, like, oh, you're just being prejudiced or whatever. I was like, not. I have no problem that they're from another country. That doesn't bother me. I don't care about that. It's like, can we understand each other? You know, people are quick to judge, like saying, like, oh, you're just a bigot because you don't want to have somebody that's doing support from another country. I was like, I really don't care where they're from. You know, that doesn't cross my mind. What frustrates me is, again, is the language barrier issue. So you talk to them, and it's like, it's frustrating for the customer. It's like the agent needs to be able to understand the language thoroughly. You know, because they're not there to make your life hell. They're there to make your experience more satisfactory. Like when you talk to them, it's like, hey, they want you to be able to help them and get them the help that they need. Get them what they need fixed, properly addressed. They don't want to be calling in. It's like, okay, I can't communicate with anybody. I can't get anything done, and they get frustrated, and then they leave. It's like, oh, I don't want to deal with it. But then you call a lot of call centers now. They aren't even doing calls anymore. Like I know they got rid of like my last job. They got rid of phones. They got rid of phone support. No more phone support. They just said, nope, we're not doing it anymore. I'm like, okay, well that sucks. Like that stinks, dude. No more phone support? Are you kidding me? So now it's just chat and email. I'm just like, wow. And then some places they got rid of chat too. Like email only. Sorry, we don't deal with phone or chat support anymore because email's cheap. They don't have to talk to you. They don't have to communicate with you at all. It's just they go through the email and they can get around to you whenever they feel like it. Make you wait 2 days, 3 days, 4 days to get a response. Which I just think is just like, hey, my issue needs immediate attention. I can't wait.
Hey.
Yeah, they do. They immediately attack you and say, oh, you're being racist. You're just racist against everybody that's not white. I'm like, no. No, it's like, oh my god. It's like, that is not, like I said, I don't care about your color of your skin or where you're from. It doesn't bother me. I don't look at that. But then they take that as, oh, sounds like you just don't care about anybody that's not white. I'm like, no, it's not what I mean. But they always take it out of context. Always telling you, like, no, you just hate, it's always a hate thing. I'm like, it's not a hate thing. Oh my god, stop saying something it isn't. But I think it's just because they want to play that victim card. They want to. If you don't tolerate their shit, then you're a problem, kind of thing. Like, I'm sorry because I don't tolerate your shit. So you need to tolerate, it and deal with it. Get over it. It's like, okay, we have standards, personally, I think companies need to be held to a higher standard. It's like, when you call a company, that you expect a level of support. You expect a level of competency. Not just complete morons. A lot of jobs, they hire people that are unqualified for the work. They don't know what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. And it's like, why do they have this job if they can't do it right? It's like, dude, if you can't do the job right, then don't do it. But the standards are so low now. People aren't held to higher standards. They're held to lower standards. This is why we have such a shitty workforce. People are lazy. People don't have good communication skills. It's like, dude, like, you need that to function in society. Like, how do you not have that? But that's why they just hire people overseas, because they don't care about that. They just care about how much it costs. That's all they care about, is the money. How much does it cost? Oh, we can hire this guy for $4 an hour? Oh, we don't care if he's shit. Just say it's only $4 an hour. We can tolerate it. That's the way they see it. They can hire like 7 of those guys as opposed to 1 of me. you know, my rate, you know, like $25, $30 an hour, when they can just hire, you know, somebody overseas, you know, 7 of them, and they can do 7 times the amount of work. Even though I beg to differ on that one.
Bamboo gummies are back for a limited time.
It's just taking advantage of people. Being cheap and taking advantage of people.
Let me show you how it's done.
Oh, whatever. You know, things are going to hell in a handbasket right now. AI's, and then we got AI replacing everybody, so that's another problem we have. AI is going to be such a big problem. Still not regulated, which it should be, but it's never going to be. You know, billionaires are making more billions from AI. They're becoming so rich off AI. Even though it's all like theoretical, there's nothing substantive about AI. It's just the potential money we're gonna make. We're just investing in all these theoreticals. I'm like, okay, there's no tangibility in it. How does it have value? Oh, but we know what it could make. It's like what could be worth in the future. It's like, again, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm just trying to survive. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, this again, why hire anybody from the United States when you can just outsource it to every other country? You know, even Europe, it's cheaper to have support in Europe than it is in Europe. And a lot of Europeans speak English. So why would they need Americans? If they can hire you for 1/4 of the cost, they'd rather hire you guys. Yeah, you can't stay up to date on it. AI is evolving so much. It's like the thing you learned, well, it's already outdated. Now it's this. I'm like, oh, okay. So how are you supposed to stay on top of it if you don't have a model that's relevant for a while? You know, that sucks.
Better one for you, Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch. I pulled it off, right?
Eventually it's gonna collapse. It's gonna collapse on itself. It's gonna happen eventually. I just don't know when. They're saying a couple of years from now. Could be a year from now. We don't know. The bubble needs to burst. It's going to burst. Eventually AI, something's either going to replace AI or challenge it, or something is going to be made where it's like, oh look, you know, just made AI useless, or made AI severely outdated. And then, you know, the whole thing just comes tumbling down. And then you're going to see the panic. You know, all the companies are going to be withdrawing, and you're going to see massive floods of inventory getting sold off for cheap because it has no value now. I could totally see it happens every time. It's just a matter of when. It'll happen. Just we don't know when. Oh, oh yeah, the real life anime waifus. Yeah, they've already made AI anime, like AI anime, dolls that actually can talk to you and stuff, and it's like, oh god, it's so disturbing.
Sweetie Bomb looks a little nervous. That one's probably a naughty big bad.
Even though it's like most of them are just sex dolls. There's a lot of those online, man. You can buy so many sex dolls, anime sex dolls and stuff. It's just so many. Sex sells, man. That's gonna be the breakthrough. Is so have your own anime waifu, like actual waifu, where she'll talk to you and communicate to you like a real person. She actually looks like the anime character. That's gonna be like trippy seeing that shit. It's just like, oh my god, like we really went over the deep end. I think it's a little disturbing. I don't want my waifus to be in real life. I like them in fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's like video games are fantasy. I don't want them to be real. An escape. And I feel like when you take that away, it's like, okay, is it an escape anymore? Because now it's reality. I don't know. I think I kind of like my reality and fiction separate. I don't want. It's kind of like it's like dreaming. It's your imaginary place. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it special. When you make it the same as reality, I think that really takes away its purpose. Like, it's like these characters, like, oh, I love these characters. They're so pretty and da-da-da. I don't want to see them in real life. It's like, no. Like, I just want them to stay in the game. That's fine. I can, I don't mind us, I like separating the two. And also, I know better not to confuse them. Some people can't even discern reality from fiction, which is sad. They mix up the two. Like, some people really can't tell what's fake and what's real. Like, people watch movies like, oh, what they do in the movies is real. I was like, no, it's fake. You should know that. It's not real, but some people have trouble discerning that. Those people obviously need help. Well, yeah, I mean, look at AI. Like, look at AI art, for example. How homogenized it looks, and how ugly it looks in a lot of ways. Like, I've seen so much AI out there. It has that fakeness to it that you just can't get it out of AI. Like, it makes everything look really samey. There's no crafting, love, and care put into it. It looks just generic. Sadly, I even see that with AI waifu art. There's so much AI waifu art. Like, it's pretty girls and stuff, but they start to look the same. And it kind of, like I said, the homogenization, I think, is going to kill art. Oh yeah, like it's gonna be Skynet, dude. It's gonna be real life Skynet. Rise of the Machines. It's gonna be what's that one game? What's that one game with the real people? It was like a big hit like years ago. I forgot what it's called. One with the sentient robots. I forgot the name of the game. I can't remember the name. It was called Detroit or something like that. Was that what it's called? I don't remember the name. I know when I see it, I'll know. Yeah, Detroit Become Human. Yeah. Yeah, that one. That's literally what that is. That's what's really happening. This is getting, it probably, I don't think it'll fully take effect until within my lifetime. I don't think it's I'll be dead by then. But I think by the next generation, they're gonna see it. I think the people that are in their 20s and 30s, they're gonna see it, for sure, before they die. But as far as me, I don't think I'm gonna see it. I'll probably live another 40 years and I'll be dead. I said I'll be dead before it happens. But I'm pretty sure I'll start seeing the stages of it start coming reality. Slowly getting to that point. But AI has a lot of refinement left, and we're still a ways away before AI can really be used as a replacement for things, because it makes so many mistakes, dude. AI makes tons of mistakes. It's ridiculous how inaccurate AI is. For like answering questions to again doing art. Like it can't even draw, it still can't draw hands right. To this day. How long has it been out and they still can't do hands right? It still has 6 fingers, 7 fingers. You know, it has skin merging with clothing, and it's like, wow, dude, it's just like it's been this long and we're still making these mistakes. Yeah, like you definitely, like, you can throw it in the generator, but yeah, you do need someone to fix it. Like a physical human being needs to fix it to make it look decent. Yeah, we'll probably get to that point where you don't have to do too much, and then eventually it'll just fix itself. It'll do most of it itself, but I still think it'll require some human touch. As far as acceptable, though, but a lot of people are pushing back on it, dude. Like, you look at... People are not happy with AI, dude.
I shall pray for you.
People are not happy with AI right now.
We'll end this fight easily. Fire support, hot commodity. Simmer down. Ready. Start it. List subject violations. Victory is out.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
He who suffers today is not among us. Cozy up with gravity! Logic yields the
Yeah, there's a lot of people that they're like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, man, you have low standards. That's just low standards, man. That's really low standards, in my opinion. People just accept the slop. Because they really have low standards. Yeah, some people think the AI slop looks legendary. I'm just like, man, you do not have good taste. Even I know hand-drawn stuff looks way better than AI slop.
He who suffers today is not among us. You can't understand that. Sanitize. Power up. Cozy up with gravity. This time, just let us in.
No, I get it. Yeah, some people are just that. They have bad. They just can't see it, or they're not very smart. And we do have a lot of dumb people in this world that they believe anything, dude. They're so gullible, dude. Like they have no common sense at all. Like they can't even get basic facts right. Like I saw like one person they asked like. They were talking about, like, it was political, and it was, like, talking about the First Amendment, and the person didn't even know what the First Amendment was. Well, we need to protect the First Amendment, and they were like, yeah, our rights to bear arms. I'm like, I was like, the First Amendment is not right to bear arms, you dumb shit. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, they act like they're so smart. Like, oh, look, you know, like, you guys are dumb, you don't know what all this is all about, like, you know. And they can't even quote, like, our Constitution and, like I said, our amendments, like what they stand for and what they do, because they're so stupid. It's a joke. It's like, wow, you're smarter than me? Like you're considered intelligent? Like you're dumb as bricks. At least you say, I'd respect you to say, hey, I don't know. Can you tell me? You know, I respect that way more. But see, people see that as you're an idiot for doing that. Oh, well, you should know that. Well, you're an idiot if you ever question anything. I'm like, I'm an idiot because I question things. I'm like, okay, so again, it sounds like be a sheep. Just be a sheep, pretend you know everything, and say you're smart. And you're really not smart. It just shows how dumb you are. Yeah, freedom of speech is the First Amendment. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. Yeah, just when you hear shit like that, you're like, really? You're smarter than me? Okay, whatever you think. Whatever you say, fam. Yeah, I'm a complete moron. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know, I shouldn't, you know, I should never voice my opinion because I'm an idiot. So, you know, a lot of times I just get tired of it because people, they pretend they know it all. They think they're so smart. And it's just like, okay. Think you're smart. You know what? Act like you're smart. Go ahead. Be smart. Well, you can have it. You know, I don't really care. Have at it, fam.
Coordinator Proka, standing by.
One more. Yeah, people are dumb now. People are dumb as shit, dude. It's really scary how dumb people are. Again, the fact that they pretend they know what they're talking about and they really don't. Again, it's okay to say you don't know something. I'm not gonna make fun of you because you don't know something. That's totally fine. For God's sake, stop acting like you know something when you don't know it. It's embarrassing. It makes you look like a fool. But the problem is now it seems like being a fool is viewed as intelligent, and being intelligent is viewed as a fool. Like everything's backwards now. It's like I really believe that intelligence is viewed as stupidity, and stupidity is viewed as intelligence. It's a joke. Yep, that's true. Yep, that's true, man. I never seen that meme, but I can totally see what you're talking about. I see it, and I'm just like, yep, that's where we're at now, dude. That's where we're headed. That's where we're officially at, and it's just we've regressed so much as a society, and just as humanity, like how dumb we've gotten. It's really laughable on so many levels. Like you just look at it and you just face palm and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like what is wrong with us? And again, the ignorance of people think they're just like, oh yeah, I'm just so fucking smart. I'm smarter than everybody in the world, and I'm a genius. I'm like, and you can tell they really don't know what they're doing. They really don't know. They're really clueless. Like I said, I respect people that, if they don't know something, I will see. I have no problem saying that I don't know something, and they'll say enlighten me, or I don't remember that. Can you refresh my memory? Like. There's nothing wrong with saying that, but people give you so much shit for doing that. Like they make fun of you. It's like, oh, you must be the dumbest person in the world. Nobody, why you don't know what that is? You're so dumb. I'm like, okay. It's okay to not know something. It's okay. It takes intelligence to admit you don't know something, and humility. Yeah, they are. They really are. They're the highest people in power, and they're complete morons. They have no idea what they're doing. They're so intellectually inferior, and all because the money, their intelligence is measured in terms of money. If you're rich, you're smart. If you're poor, you're dumb. I really believe that. Like, that's how our society hierarchy is now. It's about intelligence equals money. So, if you're born a billionaire, you're a genius. You're Albert Einstein. Like, seriously, it's like, no, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's people that are very intelligent, and they're just like, they would be great for the country. And, and also just, having a good heart. People that have, not just intelligence, but empathy. They think about the future of the country, the future of the world, like, to better humanity. Like, we can make everybody's lives better. Like, why wouldn't you want to make everybody's lives better? Why do you want to make everybody's lives worse? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you do that? See, the people in power don't want to see anybody else benefit. They want to see only the powerful stay powerful because it keeps their power in check. It keeps them staying in power. I mean, you know, they don't want people like me in power because shit, I'd be against what they believe in. I'd be a threat. Yep. This is selfishness.
Come on, don't make it
Yeah. So I just do what I can. That's all I can do. Do what we can. Do what they can with the shitty hand we're dealt in the system that
Be
we're in.
extra careful. That enemy is weak.
Do what you can. That's all you can do. Yeah, one or the other, you're right. It will happen. One or the other. Gotta go one way or the other, but we'll see. We don't know yet. Things are rocky right now, so we're just in it for the ride. Let's enjoy the bumpy ride. It's gonna be a Lulu. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, technology has evolved immensely. Communication is so friendly now. That I can talk to anybody around the world over the internet is crazy. You know, we have platforms like this where anybody can enjoy what we do. We can talk to each other. And it doesn't cost you any money. I mean, well, it costs you, the device and some time, but it doesn't cost you money to use it. We're literally communicating for free on Twitch. Same thing with YouTube. It's all free because the platform makes so much money. They don't have to charge. They don't have to charge for subscriptions for you to utilize it because the viewership is the money. That's how they gain revenue, is all that viewership. So, they can afford to not charge everybody to view the platform. Because obviously if they did, I think they would lose so much money. They made it like a subscription, like, oh, you can only watch YouTube streaming if you pay a monthly subscription. I don't think that would go. I don't think that would go very well for them. I think they would lose millions of views. It would cost them so much money. Like the revenue they would gain from that wouldn't offset the loss. It's kind of like Microsoft, how they're backpedaling. I don't know if you saw that they're backpedaling on the subscription. They were charging $30 for Ultimate. Now they backpedaled it down to $23 because they realized that people were not buying it. It's too expensive. It's like, yep, they had to learn. They had to learn the hard way. They're like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. We need our customers back. They're like, I heard they're launching a campaign to try to gain people's trust back because they're losing so many customers. Like, when there's this new project for Windows going on, where they're gonna improve the platform, make it better quality control. I forgot what they call it. They call it Windows something, and they're supposed to gain trust back to people to get back on Windows 11. Because a lot of people are leaving for other platforms. They're leaving for Linux and stuff like that, and it's like, hey, that's how you got to keep them in check. You know, they're losing a lot of money. You take away that power from them, that gives you control, gives you leverage. You know, in terms of like now, is the goal. Yeah, well, competition is that's what you need. Competition is the backbone of American society. We need competition. Problem is, a lot of companies are monopolizing everything, so we have no competition. But if you have competition, that's healthy, because you want the companies fighting with each other for your money. The consumer, they want our dollar. So if they want our dollar, they have to earn it. Especially if I have an alternative. It's like, oh, I can go to this platform and enjoy it for free. And they're like, why would I join yours if you don't give me anything for it? It's like, oh, we'll do better. And then you start seeing change. Yeah, I'm all up for different alternatives, believe me. It's like food, I don't I don't always eat at the mainstream fast food places. I sometimes want to eat at a better spot that's cheaper, has better quality food. Or just cook at home. Right now, the way how expensive food is right now, cooking at home is usually the way to go. Save yourself a lot of money. Eating out is very expensive. I don't think I have anything else to do. Nothing. Yeah, I got nothing to do. Okay. We're done with this game. We're done for the night. Healthy food is expensive? It depends what it is. Some stuff's not. Some stuff is. There's a lot of stuff that's like over glorified healthy food. Like I'm sure you've seen that. What is that? What's that cereal that everybody eats? You know, that famous like low sugar cereal. I forgot what it's called. It's got the. I forgot what it's called. I'll look it up. What's it called? Low sugar. Magic Spoon. That is like such overpriced garbage, man. Sure, you ever heard of this stuff? Magic Spoon, this shit's expensive, dude. Like, look how expensive a box of cereal is. $9 for a 7-ounce bottle of box of cereal. I'm just like, $9 for that? What a joke. This is overpriced. This is glorified garbage. And it tastes like shit, dude. This shit tastes nasty, dude. It's garbage ass food. Like this is overhyped. I think this food is ridiculously expensive for what it does. There's healthier alternatives that are way better tasting. Like I get myself like a box of bran flakes are really healthy for you. You look at it, it's a box of bran flakes. It's super cheap, man. You know, look at a 39-ounce bag for $5.86. You know, $2.48 for a 15. That's twice as big as the other cereal. Twice as big for like a third of the cost. This is way healthier for you than that shit. I think this is pretty healthy cereal. Anything with wheats, oats, and barleys is really good for you. Yeah, I'd rather eat this. I'll eat Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran's good for you. Has good fiber. Yeah, I usually get I'll get this big bag for really cheap. Like, cereal should not cost more than 15 cents an ounce. Like, in my opinion. You know, that's about the base. I've seen it cheaper. I've seen it for like 10 cents an ounce, which is really cheap. Like, I go to the store and I go to it's called Grocery Outlet, and they'll have cereals for like $1. Like a 12-ounce bottle of cereal for $1. It's like 8 cents an ounce, which is dirt cheap. You know, obviously your selection may vary. But yeah, I've seen they've had good. I remember when I saw Wheaties there. They had Wheaties. They had Wheaties with Wheaties is like a really big name brand of cereal. Good cereal too. I like it. I love Wheaties. It's good for you. Yeah, they had a Wheaties one that had like, I think it had like something in it. I forgot what it was. It was Wheaties something. I'd never seen it before. They were selling for 99 cents a box. They had like wheats and like Wheaties with honey in it. I think it was something like that. They don't make it anymore. It was something like this. I don't remember the name. Cereal Wheaties Protein. This is the one. Yeah, I found this for 99 cents. This was delicious. They had like boxes, they had tons of boxes for 99 cents, and they still had like a month on the expiration date. and I was like, I should have. I loved it. It was so tasty. So I should have bought like 10 boxes. I'm not joking. I loved it so much. I bought like 3 boxes. Like and then it came back and they were all gone. I should have just bought all of them. Yeah, I think it was maple almond flavor. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I don't. Do they sell this still? Oh, they do. It's $10. Jesus, expensive, man. But it is very tasty. Low sugar. Lots of protein. Like it has more protein than what that other cereal does, and it's bigger. It's got more health benefits than the other cereal, the Magic Spoon, and it tastes better. It's like, why would I buy your cereal when I can buy this, which is far superior in every way? Especially when it's $1 on sale. I mean, granted, that's not normal price, but for $1, I'll take it. You know, I would eat this every day, and I would love it. Rice Krispies, I'm not a big fan of Rice Krispies. My favorite is Honey Bunches of Oats. I love Honey Bunches of Oats. I'm sure you've seen this cereal. I love Honey Bunches of Oats. I also like granola. Granola's good too. I really like granola. Granola is really tasty. That makes an awesome breakfast. I can eat a big ass bowl of that, no problem. I'll be like, oh, it looks so good, so much fiber, Yeah, Magic Spoon, garbage. Never order this cereal. This thing is a ripoff. Because I remember a friend used to buy it, and he was like, "Oh, it's so good." I'm like, "This shit's disgusting, dude." Like seriously, this shit is disgusting, dude. So just buy a better brand of cereal, and you get more for your money, and it tastes better, and it's actually better health content. That's what's hilarious. Is like everything's better about it. Like, why would you buy this? Because name brand. You get people that buy this shit that are just like, oh, because the commercial said. Because Magic Spoon, it's got low sugar. It must be the best shit ever. It's like, it's health conscious. It's like, it's going to make me lose weight. And then I find out a lot of great value, like the Walmart brand, is just as good as the name brand shit. Like I buy these. Like that's delicious. This is basically fucking Honey Bunches of Oats with strawberries. Honey Nut O's. That's Cheerios. See, there's Honey Bunches of Oats almond. Again, delicious, and it's cheap. Look how inexpensive it is. Like a lot of these cereals are very close to their name brand counterparts. Like I can't really tell the difference. And they're like, I see them on sale. Like I'll buy. Like I've seen these. Like for example, these go on sale, like clearance, for $1.80, $1.50, and I'll be like, I go fucking buy like 5 boxes. Well, it is healthier. I mean, it's healthier than eating obviously like cereal like this is not healthy for you. The ones with cinnamon toast crunch and shit. Those are not healthy. Cheerios is healthy. Healthier. The better word. This is healthier. Wheaties, Raisin Bran's healthier. If you don't want honey, then just use regular toasted. That's good. Raisin Bran's good for you. Frosted mini wheats, or you can get just shredded wheat. That's healthy. Yeah, cornflakes. Cornflakes is healthy. Again, as long as you eat it in moderation, you don't just eat the whole box in one shot. But if you just have a bowl for breakfast, that's good for you. It's not bad. This people obviously. Again, I think they just buy things because name brand told them. Because, I saw it on the news or I saw it on the commercials, so it must be the best. And then it comes to find out that they say a lot of the name brand ones are actually worse than the off brand. People do taste tests and they'll taste something and they'll be like, damn, the off brand one tastes better and it's cheaper. Because a lot of the off brand cereal is made by major companies, so and that's the appeal of buying the off-brand is, not only is it cheaper, but they gotta make it taste good so people will buy it. So it's kind of a double win for you. It's like, save money and eat better. But then they realize that, the name brand shit, people will just buy it because it's the name brand. It's like, you buy it because it's this brand. It's like McDonald's. You'll buy it because it's McDonald's. So we can charge you an arm and a leg because it's McDonald's. What's up, Loon Kid? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, I play on computer. I'm on a computer. I don't know if you can tell. This is a computer, dude. I'm on a computer right now. I play Endfield. I play Wuthering Waves. And then we play Neverness Cavernous on PC. So yeah, I used to play Genshin. I can't stand that game, dude. Honestly, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, man. But if you like it, still cool. But if you want a better game, play either one of these. They're far superior to Genshin. Either one of these games is way better than Genshin, in my opinion. I think Genshin is such a... They've fallen so behind. I think the game has not really aged well, unfortunately. These games are running circles around it, in my opinion. They're just far better games. They're more fun. More fun, better quality of life. Just feel like better games, in my opinion. And more generous than Genshin is so not generous with pulls, dude. Genshin is stingy with pulls, man. Moheyo's terrible with how little pulls they give. You get a lot more pulls. Wuthering Waves gives you a ton of pulls. $2. Oh, you're talking about the McChicken. Yeah, it's got salad, the bun, mayonnaise. You have, okay, we don't have sweet and sour sauce. We have mayonnaise on ours. Yeah, it's salad. It's a circle bun, salad, mayonnaise, and a chicken patty. Oh yeah, it's the McChicken. It's like, that thing is like $3. It's $3 for a McChicken, dude. It used to be $4. They lowered it to the $3 value menu, but $3 is still a ripoff for how little that thing is. They used to be at 99 cents back in the day. 2 for $3, I remember, not too long ago. Now they're $3 each. I'm just like, they're shitty for $3. The only reason I get those is I get them free on the app because it points. Because I buy a lot of iced coffees when they're like $1 each. I'll get a bunch. That's cheap for iced coffee. And then when I get 1,500 points, I can buy a McChicken sandwich, which is, that's the only way I do it. Like, sometimes I have like 3,000, 4,500 points, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to get 3 McChickens. It's like cheaper to do that. You get more out of your money. And then I'll buy the $5 combo or the $5 McChicken combo, which is a good deal. Or they used to have the buy one get one for $1. They stopped doing that. It used to be buy one McDouble for like $4, get a second one for $1. It's 2 for $5. They used to be 2 for $3. They used to have the sausage egg McMuffin 2 for $6, and it was 2 for $3 before. Now I think it's 2 for $7 now. I'm just like, man, I remember I used to get the sausage egg McMuffin 2 for $3 with 99-cent hash browns. That was a good deal that was a good breakfast for that. Spend less than $5, you get pretty full. Yeah, my friend tried the big arch, the deluxe one. He he said it was all right. He said he'd probably never get it again though, because he said the double quarter pounder tastes better and it's cheaper. Basically, it's like a glorified double quarter pounder with different sauce, and it costs more. But yeah, he said he'd rather have a double quarter pounder. He said it was cool, but it wasn't worth the hype. You know, it's overhyped. You have people that get that shit and they're just like, "Oh my god, it's life changing." I'm like, no, it's not. Stop being a drama queen. Oh my god, it's the greatest sandwich I ever eaten. Brr. So dumb. Like, people get so excited over the dumbest shit. Yeah, this is a bigger Big Mac. That's all it is. But again, that's what a double quarter pounder is without the extra bun. I'd rather have the double quarter pounder. I just think is a better sandwich. And it costs less. It's down to $5. When are you gonna bring out the damn DLC for this shit? Getting pissed off, man. Still nothing on this fucking game. Yeah. Frustrating. Frustrating. But yeah. All good. But yeah, I gotta get up early. I gotta get up early tomorrow. I gotta get up at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Gotta take my dad to go. Me and my dad are gonna watch a Michael Jackson movie. Heard it's pretty good. Like nothing rough, nothing crazy, but it is all right. I like Michael Jackson. Oh really? You like Lacrimosa of Donna? Nice. It's a good game, dude. It's really well made. Excellent. It's a great game in the series. I think it's the pinnacle. Not Monstrum Nox is good. It's not as good as 8, but it's still good. I enjoyed it. I think content-wise, Nox is where it kind of lacked. It felt incomplete. Like, I think the developer said when the president, he said the game was kind of rushed. It didn't get a proper full release. Like, I think they just ran out of time and they just kind of just did what they could with what they had. So, because it just felt like there was content missing in East Monstrum Nox. It just didn't feel like the full-fledged game it should have been, in my opinion. I think Monstrum Nox was, it's a good game, but it feels incomplete. I wish that game would have got like a definitive edition with more stuff. Because it feels like, end game wise, it's lacking. There's not much to do. I think there's literally like one bonus siege with a exclusive boss. That's all there is, and then that's it. There's nothing else really. And it's just like wow, like that's all. That's all you unlock is one exclusive siege with a special boss. That's all you get. I thought that was kind of lame. Like, the boss was cool and all, but it's just like it just felt like lackluster. Like 8 had so much content, a lot of endgame, which added to the story. You know, like because they basically did an updated version of the Vita version for the PS4 version, which got a lot more content. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks, Nevin Darrow. Yeah, I appreciate it. We'll see what happens at the interview. I mean, it's gonna be like a 30-minute. I have a feeling it's not gonna be an interview per se. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those uh like interviews it's more for like a hiring company, not really a um the job per se. I just have a feeling. Like, I don't know. I seen this company and I was just like, I don't know. We'll see. You never know. I mean, we'll gotta see. It pays pretty good. It's got good benefits. It's remote, so we'll see. You never know. If it turns out to be true, then maybe it'll go somewhere. Yeah, I agree. The Lacrimosa of Donna's co-op is very basic. You can tell in Nox they let you do a lot more. I don't. I think E's Proud Nordics has co-op. I think, or just no. E's Nordics does. I don't think Proud does though. I'm not 100% sure on that because Nordics and Proud Nordics would feel like they would be perfect for co-op because it's a two character game, team based game, so it'd be perfect for co-op. I still haven't finished my East Proud Nordics. I need to go back to it and beat it. I played it a lot. I played the Japanese version pretty extensively, but I never finished it. So, yeah, I've played that game too many times. That's probably why I haven't wanted to finish it because I've beaten it too many times. Yeah, which is stupid. It's like you figure they would have put it in Proud Nordics, but they didn't. I figured it would have been like, oh, we'll have the same features. Nope, they took it out in Proud Nordics. It's like, well, that was dumb. Like, that was, to me, it was really half-assed. But whatever. And then them with the ripping people off, in my opinion, the people that bought the original and getting barely any discount for the Proud version. I was really upset about that. I think they gave people the middle finger for that one. It's like, oh yeah, you're only gonna get a $20 discount, $23 discount. I'm like, that's it? Like, you're charging me $46 for Proud Nordics? I was like, that's too much, dude. I said, that shit should have been at most $30. And even then, I think that's still too high. I think it should have been like a $25 upgrade. That would have been, I think people would have bought it more willingly if it was that cheap. But since they were like, nope, I was like, okay, well, fuck you, I'm not giving you anything. Yeah, I've played 1. I don't like 1 and 2. I can't play that game. I played Origins. Origins is good. I have like every single Ys game that I've except 1 and 2. I have 1 and 2. I just don't like it. And not Monstrum. Pretty much dominated this game. Origin 7. Ultim Folgana. I don't like 6. Of course, Lacrimosa dominated this game, and then 10 Nordics, and Monster Nox. don't like 1 and 2 though. 1 and 2 don't feel good to me. I don't like it. Yeah, I just don't like the music's good in these games. I just don't like the gameplay. I don't like the bump system. I really don't. It's unique, I'll give it that, but it's not my cup of tea. I'd rather play the newer games. They play way better. You know, Origins was a big step forward in gameplay. And then I actually like the newer ones. 8 was a great evolution. Granted, I think the parry and invincible shit gets a little abusive, but it's still fun as fuck. I beat Celceta. I don't have it though. I never bought Celceta. I do. I get it when it's cheap, maybe. Like if it was like $5, I'd get it. I mean, it's a good game. The music's good. I don't like the ending though. I think the ending on this game was total dog shit. It's a good game though. It's good for what it is. I guess a solid entry. It's worth playing for sure. I did not like the ending. The ending I felt was really lame. Me. But yeah, good music though. Yeah, it's a good game. Like I said, I got nothing against it. I just don't own it. Like I said, if I see it for $5 or something, I'll pick it up. Just to have it. Yeah, own the collection. Yeah, they are. I have the figures from Celceta. Yeah, I got a figure of her, a figure of Adol, and I forgot the other girl. Not from. I think it's just from. There's another girl I have a figure of. I think it's from 6. I got. No, she's from Celceta. The blonde girl. I forgot her name. Yeah, I got the 3 figures from those. Karna's so hot. Yeah, she's hot too. The ice girl. Yeah, she's really pretty. Really pretty girl he's his I think it's like his sister or his girl that's in his clan. I forgot her name. Yeah, I got a figure of her. Yeah, her. That girl. She is fucking hot, dude. I saw her, I was like, whoa, so you are pretty, dude. I forgot her name. I can get a picture of her. Karna's definitely waifu. Yeah, you do get her pretty late. Yeah, her. She's hot. Karna is my favorite. So cute. She's smoky too. Yeah, Frida. Yeah, you're right. Frida. Good game though. Like I said, it's a good game. I enjoyed it. I probably wouldn't play these games again because I played them too many times. Like, I'm looking forward to they're already working on the next Ease, which is supposed to be Ease 11. They said this is the oldest Adol's ever been. So it takes place after 9. So it will be like E's 11, I think. Yeah, it's supposed to be the. Like I said, he's supposed to be the oldest it's ever been. I think it's in his 30s or something. That's what I've heard in the like some preliminary stages. So probably we'll get a new E's probably in 2028 or 2027. Yeah, they already talked about it. Let's see, E's 11. E's 11. It was confirmed. Yeah. Confirmed. This follows these pros focus. So it's, likely E's 11. And the Roman Empire. So yeah, he's been working on. This is actually as of last year. So we'll probably hear something next year. For sure. I think we'll probably get our first date reveal. I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the year you might see a sneak peek. And then by next year it'll probably come out. That's my guess. But supposedly, like I said, yeah, to support Sunusu's reach an older version. So from what I heard, he's supposed to be the oldest he's ever been. And it's older than, because the oldest Adol is from Monstrum. I think he's 28 in that game, something like that. So it's supposed to be older than that. So this should be the furthest in the storyline based on timeline. Yeah, it says Bretagne, Africa, or... But it also could be a remake of 5. That's another people are speculating. We don't know. So... I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'll play it for sure. I'm definitely going to play it. I think what the next E's game, though, it's not going to be Japan and America. I think it's going to be a simultaneous release. So we won't have to wait. We'll be able to play it the same time as Japan. So they'll probably would delay the release a bit. Because they've been doing that with Trails, the new Trails games. Those have been coming out simultaneously with Japan. So Trails Remake 1 and 2, same release date as Japan. So I think moving forward, we're going to see all Nihon Falcom games that are current development are going to be made in unison with the American version. So you won't have to wait. So, like I said, we'll probably see something. I'd say by the end of the year, we might see a preview of it, like maybe a sneak peek, or like, oh, here it is. Here's the name of the game, and it's like, well, coming soon. And then next year will probably be like, they'll start showing footage and an actual trailer, and then the music, and then we'll see the release eventually. Yeah, I think late next year would be a likely time frame. And it'll probably be on Switch to, PS5 and PC, more than likely. I'm very confident it's going to be on those systems. It will not be on Xbox. Nihon does not make Xbox releases, to my knowledge. Nah, yeah, like I said, early 27 for a reveal, not for a release. I think the release isn't going to come out till the end of next year, because they've only been working on it for about a year. So it takes about 2 years for them to make an E's game. So that's why I say, if it's 2 years, 2027. Late 2027. fine. I don't need to get bombarded with more games. Oh, there was a 5 fan anticipated for another faster paced action game. That's one thing I didn't like. I did not like what they did on this release. The whole releasing 2 versions of the same game. They need to stop doing that. They need to stop doing that. Please stop doing that. I really think that's a slap in the face, and I think that's going to bite them in the ass by doing that. They need to stop that. Because I'll be honest, if they keep doing that, I'm not going to buy their games. I'll never buy the first version of a game. I'm going to ignore it every single time if they keep doing that. I think it's such a dick move. Yeah, basically making you pay double for a game. It's not right. Oh yeah, of course. I play a lot. One of my game of the years is coming out soon. This one comes out. I'm sure you've heard of this one. Seen this one? This is my game of the year right here. It's kind of a Metroidvania. I wouldn't say it's a Metroidvania, but it's an action RPG. This is my game of the year. I think this game is going to be fantastic. Definitely playing this day one. May 7th for the early access. It's going to take 2 years for the game to get finished, but yeah, the fact that they've already got an early access version coming out, so definitely support this game. If you like crosscode, you're going to love this. Yeah, it's such a gorgeous game. It's God, the animations look so incredible. It's made with a lot of love. Yeah, it's pixel art. Pixel with like 3D elements. It looks gorgeous in action, dude. You see the movement, how fluid it is. I'm just like, holy shit, there's so much animation. Yeah, our style though is incredible. It's like this company has really evolved. Like Crosscode looked beautiful, but this is like a 12. Crosscode was a 10. This is like a 12. It's like such an evolution. But like I said, yeah, I would say pick it up, dude. Definitely pick this game up. As far as anything else coming out, there's a lot of good games coming out. to play Adventures of Elliot. This looks really good. And I don't want to spend $60 though. Be right back. Back. Sorry about that. I had to move my car. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, try it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, as far as Metroidvanias, dude, I play a lot of Metroidvanias. Like I got, Mariachi Legends. This one I heard is really good. Comes out tomorrow. Let's see. Bloodstained, of course, the new one. What else? Control is kind of a Metroidvania, kind of 3D Metroidvania. I got a lot of Metroidvania games on my list. It's another one. This one I heard is not that great. Ito Blooming Soul. I think this is a Metroidvania. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. That's fine. More than welcome to add me. Cloudheim is basically Zelda. Gotcha. I accepted you. I gotcha. I haven't really been playing a lot of games because of the gotcha games. So the gotchas take up a lot of time, dude. It's like I try to juggle multiple games, but now that I'm not working, I've been trying to stay busy with other stuff. It's not that I can't play other games. I do get. It's just you're playing like two gotcha games at once, and you're doing a bunch of stuff like especially when you're working, and you're like, man, like when do I, have time to play regular games? So, like I don't. I can only do it on the weekends. Like my weekends, my only like when I work full time, weekends is the only time I can play regular games. Because I just do my dailies on the weekdays, and then when a big patch comes out, I'm focusing on my gotcha games on the weekends, so I can't play other games. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with the conundrum that is gotcha games. Like they're free, they don't cost you much time and money. They're completely free if you want them to be, but they demand a lot of your time. So. And I just don't have the time to go play, a billion games. Like, even if let's say I didn't have to work, let's say, I can just retire right now and just do what I'm doing now and not work, I still have responsibilities. I can't just not do anything and just play games all day. I'm just not going to do that. I got stuff I got to take care of. I got things I got to worry about. So, that's why I only play. I stream every day. Obviously because I'm not working. If I was working full time, 40 hours a week, I wouldn't be streaming as on the weekdays. I just don't stream on the weekdays. I just don't. I make it a habit not to do it. I work and then I come home. If I work at let's say I'm working 3 to 12 or something, 3 p.m. to 12 p.m. and I work remotely, and I do my work, and I come home, after I'm done, I chill for a bit, and I go to bed, like around 3 or so. I do my dailies, wait till 2, go do my dailies, spend an hour, and jump off the game. I'm done. And then, do my chores in the morning or whatever, anything I gotta do, errands. Then I start on my shift at, 5 o'clock or whatever, or 3 o'clock. It's just normal, to do that. I don't have time to stream every single day. Yeah, 3 is gonna be rough for me. I don't think I can do 3. 2 can be manageable if you're on top of it. If you're trying to play through 2 extensively, it's a pain in the ass. But 1 is fine. Yeah, 1 game is fine because you at least play other thing, but there's so many good gotcha games coming out that I'm like, oh god, I want to play these, but I want to play other games too. I got a backlog of games I want to play. I got at least 6 or 7 that I've been meaning to play a lot on my own, and I just haven't played them. I want to finish these Proud Nordics. I want to finish Demon Tides. I want to finish fucking Fatal Frame 2 remake. I want to finish there's a couple other ones. I want to play Pragmata. I want to play Resident Evil Requiem, but I'm waiting for those to go on sale. And then I got Alabaster Dawn. Granted, that's an early access game. I'll probably get through that pretty quick. And then there's like a couple other games I have on my thing that I bought. Crystal's another one. I still haven't played the DLC for Atomic Heart. So I got games to play, dude. I got stuff to play. I'm in no rush. That's why I stopped buying games brand new, like at launch, especially expensive ones, because I don't see the point in it. Like I'll buy it for like obviously for Alabaster Dawn, it's gonna be like $20. I'll spend $20. But if it's something like $70, I'm not gonna spend it. Not on day one. I'll wait. Like the only game I'm considering buying day one is the new Trails in the Sky, the second part, because I do love Trails. I do love the first one was amazing, and I loved how the story is getting really good. So I am looking forward to the second one, but it's $60, man. I really don't want to spend that kind of money if I don't have to. I mean, I don't technically have to. I could just, download it. I don't have to per se. It's not like if I really wanted to play it, it's kind of one of those things. But I want to support the developer. But yeah, it's one of those things of just priorities. Obviously, I gotta now that I'm not working, and I mean I'm collecting unemployment and stuff, but I got money coming in, but at the same time, it's like you gotta be careful. I don't want to get into debt. Where I'm like, oh, obviously, being financially stable is more important than video games. Taking care of responsibilities, of my health, that's more important. I want to play games, I do, but I can't ignore my responsibilities. That's just me getting older. That's just being mature. Well, believe me, I'll game as much as I can, because I am a gamer. But I do, compared to what I used to game before, I've stepped back a lot. Like, I used to game a lot more. I used to stream every day. I stream like 8 hours a day, for like 6 days a week. 48 hours a week, which is ridiculous for streaming. That's like full-time job almost. And I just can't do it anymore. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like I said, when I'm not it's like when this is when I'm working, I can't do it. When I'm not working, if I'm unemployed and and things are up to date and everything, I can stream that much. But even then, I don't want to. I'd rather cut back a bit. I'd rather not stream at all during the week. But since I'm not working, I need things to do. So it's like, okay, well, I do my busy stuff in the day. I do my chores and all that, and then gaming at night. Like, hey, I got nothing to do at nighttime. I need time to kill. Otherwise I'm just gonna go to sleep. Like I get, because when I'm bored, I just want to sleep. I don't want to do anything. Obviously, I'd rather play games than sleep. Unless I'm tired. Yeah, but when I get a full time job, and I'm hoping by September I find a job. I get a full time job. I don't know when my schedule's gonna be though. I might not. It might not be nighttime. I might be a day shift. Obviously, my sleeping schedule is gonna completely change if that happens. I'm obviously if I work a 9 to 5, a 9 to 6 job. I'm gonna have to. My stuff's gonna change. I gotta pivot my schedule around that. So that's gonna change a lot of stuff how I do things. During the week, obviously, streaming is gonna be out of the question. But the weekends I can adjust. I can still stream at night. I just probably won't do super late. Probably latest 2 o'clock because I gotta stay on my sleep schedule. I don't mind doing that on the weekends. Because I could stream from like 8 to 2 or 7 to 2 or something like that. That would just fine. But yeah, there's just things. You just never know. Things could change, or I might find another night shift job. I could find another job. I work like 1 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon to 10 at night, and I'm like, okay, then my schedule isn't going to change much. Like my sleeping schedule will probably move a couple hours. That's about it. But I'm not in a position where I need to be panicking for a job. Like I want to find a good job that pays well, that works decent hours. I'll take what I can find. I'm not desperate per se, but I don't need to panic. Not like one of those things where it's like I can take my time. I'm looking, I'm applying. I'll go to interviews and like, hey, if I find something, maybe I'll find something in like 3 months. By July I'm back to work. and hey, cool, we're good. It could be that easy. But then I might not. But then there's also that possibility I might not find a job for. I might run out of unemployment. I'm still not. I still haven't found a job. That could happen too. Market gets so bad where I can't find a job, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm just gonna apply whatever now. But because then it's gonna start digging into my savings, and then I'm like, okay, now I gotta make sure I can find a job by then, because it's gonna, that's gonna set me back. Right now I'm fine. I got plenty of money saved up just for emergencies, so I got, I could technically be unemployed for 5 years, and I'd be fine. So I'm obviously not going to be unemployed that long. That would be stupid. I would never do something like that. That would be a terrible idea. I would never just go, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna, stop working. Like, no, I'm hoping, ideally, I can hopefully, if I find a job by September, that would be great. And then get back on my feet, and okay, let's start saving up for retirement. Get back to my, I'm caught up with everything. Everything's good. We're doing good. That's what I'm hoping. That would be ideal. Like, within 5 months, I find a job. But it might take me a year. I might not find a job till next year. But I'll be okay, though, because I got plenty of money saved up. So I'll be like, hey, I'm not going to worry. But I'd still keep myself busy with things. I'm not going to just rot. That's one thing I learned about as you get older. You can't just sit down and do nothing. You have to do something. You got time, use it, maybe like my friend says, maybe, oh yeah, because I'm very frugal. That's why I'm a frugal person. So I live smart. I do things smart. So I'm very frugal. That's why I'm able to live like that, because I'm how frugal I am. I'm not a very wasteful person, so I'm very cautious of how I spend my money. I'm debt free. I don't owe anything on my car. My car is paid off. All my credit cards are paid off. The only thing I owe is my mortgage, but obviously that's gonna take a while. I can't really do anything about that. But I'm hoping if I get like I said, if I get a full time job, I can get back to saving money and putting away in retirement. Because that's what I've been investing. So because I want to be able to, like, when I retire in 25 years or 24 years, I plan to retire. I'm gonna have plenty of money saved, and I'm gonna be living comfortably. My house paid off at that time. I have no debt on my head, and I'll be living easy street. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be in good health. I can do whatever the hell I want, and I can just enjoy myself. Oh yeah, I wasn't very good with finances when I was young. I was making a lot of stupid decisions. That changed as I got older, and I started saving money, and I started being more responsible. My late 30s is when I would say no, before that. I'd say my early 30s, I started to change significantly. I started to be more conscientious of spending my money and not being wasteful. So that's just, you have to, man. You have to, especially with the economy the way it is right now, how expensive things are. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart, dude. But like I said, my friend also said, there's a couple other options. To say you can't find a job, and you might have to go into business for yourself, become an entrepreneur. Sell stuff on eBay, full time. Try to make that your full time job. I said, yeah, that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Can definitely do that. I'm good at it. Or, my dad's, I don't know when they say to take care of your dad is, because he's up in age. They say there's programs for that where the state will pay you to take care of a family member. make like $18 an hour, and he says you can do that 40 hours a week. He's like, yeah, I said, yeah, work from home, do everything for him. I'm just like, I could do that, and I'd probably be fine money wise. If I was doing that for a living and I was taking care of my dad, I'd be fine. No, we'll see what happens. You just don't know what's gonna happen now. Yeah, I'll be okay. Like I said, I'll be fine. I'm again. I got a good head on my shoulders. Like I said, I'm not worried. Like I said, I just don't know how things are gonna go right now. The way the economy is, the job market is, it's not looking good. So things I think are gonna get worse, unfortunately. So I'm prepared for the worst right now. That's why I saved up a bunch of money because I had, you see the writing on the wall. You're like, yeah, things are gonna go down south for a while till things get better. So I do think we are heading in that direction where, probably have another recession. Things need to change for sure, but I know we can't keep maintaining this forever. Things are gonna break. So people are getting squeezed dry for their money, and people can't sustain that forever. You can't stress people like that long term. They're gonna snap. So, but fortunately, like I said, I'm on top of things and I'm saving money and I'm able to be more conservative. So I'm very mindful of how I spend my money right now. I'm going to continue doing that. I'm still buying things here and there, but I'm doing it in a smart way. So I basically sell stuff to buy the new stuff I want, kind of thing. But yeah, no computer upgrade, no consoles. My computer is gonna have to last me for another 3 years. I'm not gonna buy another computer. I have no intention of buying a console. My monitor TV is up to date. I shouldn't need one for years. Like I said, my computer should last me another 3-4 years. I'm downsizing a lot of stuff, getting rid of stuff I don't need. I'm trying to be more frugal in that approach, just getting rid of shit. You just get rid of shit. Like, I don't need it, get rid of it. I don't need to be a pack rat. No more hoarding. I'm done with the hoarding. Once all this stuff in my room is cleared up, it's like, hey, I'm gonna have less to worry about. My room is just packed with stuff I'm getting rid of. So I just need to, I'm using that to simplify my life. As you get older, you tend to be more frugal and be more simple. You realize there's a lot of stuff you don't need. My graphics card, it's an RX 9070 XT. I had a really up-to-date one. It's one of the latest. It's the top of the line from AMD. So I'm fine. I got it for $496 from Micro Center. About 6 months ago, something like that. I think it was in October. Yeah, like 6 months ago. I got it for $496, it was below MSRP. Because at the time it was like 600. I got it it was an open box, and I got it with a discount, and so I was able to get it to under 500. So excellent card, very powerful. So it'll play all the latest games, no problem at high settings at 1440p, no issues. I was gonna get a 9060 XT, 16 gigabyte. I do have one. I bought it for like $266, like about 5 months ago. But I never used it, so I'm gonna probably put in another build and sell it for a small profit. You know, I'm not, like 20%. Yeah, 3080, you're fine. 3080 is still more than fine for today's games. As long as you play, like, no higher than 1440p and use upscaling, you're fine. It's perfect for 1080p. That card is more than capable 1080p for the next, probably the next 3-4 years. It's still a really powerful card. And 10 gigabytes should be fine for 1080p. 1440p, as long as you use upscaling, you should be okay. But if you're doing 1080, you're fine. Don't push more than high settings. Ultra's not worth it. Yeah, I gotta, let's see my computer. I got a Core i5 14600K, 14 core 20 thread CPU. Very powerful mid-range CPU. 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. I'm sorry, 48 gigs of DDR5 RAM. I got a 2 terabyte NVMe, and then my 9070 XT. So my components are pretty high end. I wouldn't, not top end, high end. Not top. Like my CPU's like, I would say top 10%. Actually, no, more like top 5%. Say top 5% on the CPU list. GPU is definitely like top 3%. And then RAM is, I got 48 gigabytes is more than enough. And 2 terabytes is more than enough storage. I'm only using I think less than half. Let's see, I got over 2 terabytes. I got a terabyte and 1.3 terabytes of free space, so I'm fine. And that's another reason why I want to play games, so I can uninstall games I don't use, so I can save space. So I keep my space storage, low. I don't just download shit needlessly. I get rid of it. That's why I want to play games in my library, so I can uninstall them. I got all these. I'm like, okay, which games, do I need to not play? What games do I not need to worry about? Some of these are not big. Like Fatal Frame is, I think, 30 gigs, 35 gigs. I want to finish that. Done with that. I think Demon Ties isn't very big. It's 2 gigs. They ain't gonna do shit. Pizza Tower is not even a gig. This is 0.4 gigs. And Danmaku Festival, I think, it's 2 gigs. So the only big game on my hard drive right now, besides my gachas, is Fatal Frame. So once I'm done with Fatal Frame, that's saved me some space, and if I quit Wuthering Waves, that's another 118 gigs. It's not like I need to uninstall. It's just more good practice. So I never need to get storage because I don't need to. I don't hoard. So that's another reason why I'm being simple, because I don't want to get into a hoarding habit. That's just not a good idea. That's why I just play what I have, get rid of it, uninstall it, and then I never have to worry about it. If I want to play it down the road, I can always reinstall it. But if I don't, obviously with 3 gacha games, I got 3 games I play, with Wu potentially being on the chopping block, I'm not going to uninstall it until I know what's going on with Neverness. Because if Neverness is a flop and it's a horrible game, or I'm like, I am not liking this at all, I'm just going to uninstall it. I'll just be like, cool, got my 60 gigs back, whatever. And then beat Fatal Frame, hey, another 30. That's almost 100 gigs right there for those 2 games. Again, not like it's gonna make a difference because I have plenty of storage left. But it's good to say like, hey, I don't need another drive. I got plenty of storage. And I take care of my computer. I clean it. You know, I do all the updates, firmware updates. Everything is up to date on this machine. I shouldn't have to uninstall anything, to be honest. I'm pretty on this shit. Like, I update it weekly. I go through my software and I just go. Can't see. You know, I do stuff like this, like, you know, make sure it's healthy. You know, up to date, it's all good. Updates. Okay. I do stuff like that. And I also do my phone the same way. I'm always cleaning up my phone, deleting files I don't need. You know, putting the latest updates on my phone, making sure the firmware is up to date, cleaning up apps I don't use. You know, stuff like that. I'm always doing shit like that just so because I want it to last. You know, and I do buy stuff that's fairly powerful. And I don't buy like the cheapest phone or the cheapest computer. I buy stuff that's fairly powerful. You know, but at a good price. You know, like right now I'm just updating my phone. And nothing to update. Yeah, phone's up to date, firmware's up to date. You know, I'll go through my apps. I'm like, okay, what am I not using? You know, get rid of it. Save me storage. You know, clean up my pictures. That's basically what I do. I just go through shit and I manage stuff and I'm like, hey, gotta be smart. Gotta be smart about it. So I'm pretty responsible. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. What you're doing, I used to do that. I used to have like 2 3 terabyte drives, you know, one terabyte NVMe. You know, I would have multiple storage drives. I'm like, why am I hoarding everything? Like, everything is streamed now. Everything is on the internet. Movies, games, you know, music. You just stream it now. You don't really need to have physical, hoard copies of it unless it's rare. You know, I don't really download shit anymore. And if I do, it's rare shit. Like, it's very rare. Like, stuff I could I can't easily get a hold of. I will download it because I don't want to lose it. You know, and then I make backups, you know, which that's another thing. I have a 256 gig SSD drive that I use with an enclosure as a backup drive. And I back up all my important files on there. So I'm only using like half of that. I have like 120 gigs of data that I save. So if I lose the data here, don't worry, I got a backup. No big deal. Not the end of the world. You know, that's how you do it. That's how you be smart. So just stuff like that, you know. It's just being smart. Yeah, I clean up my drive and I'll download stuff and it's like, here, get rid of this, you know. Stuff I don't need. Rid of it. Don't need this shit. It's taking up space. It's good to keep it keeps your computer running fast, you know, because you don't want shit to clog down your computer and it starts running like a snail. And then, then you have to reinstall Windows. I mean, eventually you do need to do that because sometimes it needs that fresh reinstall. But if you keep on top of things and you clean it up, it should run good. Should have no issues. I'm baby my computer pretty bad. Anywho's, alright, Nevendero, I gotta get to bed. It's already 4 in the morning. I gotta get up at 9:30. I want to at least get 5 hours sleep. It's like a little fun house. Not me, dude. Those days are done for me. No more hoarding for me. Those days are done. But I gotta log off too. I gotta go to sleep. So it's time for me to go to bed. I gotta get up in 5 hours. I gotta go watch that Michael Jackson movie, and then I gotta go my job interview. Then I gotta fill out a couple more applications. Then I gotta take my roommate to work, come back, eat dinner, and then do my walk, and then we'll get on for Neverness to Everness at 8 o'clock. So that's what I got planned today. Yeah, no problem, dude. Thanks a lot, man. But yeah, I'll see you soon. So, alright guys, I'm gonna head out. So, time for bed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow for Neverness to Everness launch. I should be on around 8 o'clock. I might have to... I'm probably gonna have to leave around 11 to go pick up my roommate and then take a break from the game for an hour and then come back. But we'll play Neverness to Everness for at least like 5 hours or so. 6 hours. I don't have to get up early, thankfully. Wednesday, I can stay up late, so I'll stay up to like probably like 5 or 6. Because all I gotta do Wednesday is install Windows on a computer and update it. It's gonna take like 3 hours. Not a big deal. So, anyways, you have a good one. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks, Nevendero. Good talk.